It's May 25th, 2022. You're watching Running Report Show on Fan Hub TF. I'm Joshua Potts. He's Aaron Potts.
And we're here to give you running news presented for and by the culture.
Make sure you guys watch the Running Report on Fan Hub TF, where you can get all your latest running news and all your best podcasts, all your favorite shows, and everything just like the Running Report Show, where we give you great content. That's what I really feel like. And we got another great show for you guys, Aaron. Like, honestly, there's so much to talk about. We got coming up this weekend. We had great high school 800 meter races, and we got U.S. championships in the 10K. Aaron, let's get into it.
Let's get it, man.
So this time we got 3 topics, 3 questions, and 3 laps to go, Aaron. And with 3 laps, bro, we had 800-meter historic greatness for the high school side at the Trials of Miles track night in NYC, seeing Juliette Whittaker running the number 2 all-time for high school girls, becoming the second girl ever to break 2 minutes for a high school girl. And then Cade Flatt became the number 2 fastest high school 800-meter runner of all time, became the person to become so close to Michael Granville's almost 26-year-old 800-meter high school national record of 146.45. Cade Flatt ran a 146.5. This past week, we were talking about which high school national record will go down first, the boys or the girls. After these amazing performances, Aaron, which one do you feel like is going to go down?
Man, I'm going to still stick to my guns. I'm going to still go with the girls' record. I mean, I still think there's a huge possibility. Honestly, they're probably both going to go down. But if I had to put my money on it, I'm going with the girls' record, because we got Juliette Whittaker, just ran 159.8, number 2 all time. Sophia Gorion, a junior, was right behind her, ran like 2 flat. And then we still got Roisin Willis to run as well. And, you know, there's some other women, Sadie Engelhart, she hasn't ran 2 flat yet, but you know that one day she's going to be there. And one thing people weren't talking about going into it was, like, we knew Cade was going for the record. He made it public. We love him for that. We love what he brings to the sport. But Juliette didn't really say, hey, I'm going for the record or whatever. But you could tell when she was racing, she was going for 2. And that's one thing I want to say about the girls. I feel like when they race these 8s, they may not say it out loud, but Juliette, Roisin Willis, and Sophia Gorion, I feel like they're always going for the record, bro. Like, I don't always feel like sometimes with
I don't know if it's as much as going for the record, but they're trying to be competitive nationally with the pros. And the only way to be competitive nationally with a Thing Mo, even an Allie Wilson or Olivia Baker, you got to be under the 2-minute barrier. I feel like they're trying to be that USA final, get a shot to get on the team. The only way to do that is that you got to be 159, 157 at this point.
No, most definitely. So they're always putting themselves in the race. I never really feel like they're holding back, especially with Sophia Gorion, bro. Like, she is so wise beyond her years, but she's always putting herself in the race. And that's another reason why I feel like that record's gonna go down for sure if I had to put money on it.
Well, I'm surprised. Well, you're still doubting Cade Flatt like last week, Aaron. This man was 0.06 seconds off the record, so I expect next time he goes on the track that he's gonna break it. But like you said, it still may not happen. We never know. But hey, Cade, I ain't doubting you, bro. Come on, bro. I ain't doubting you too. You don't gotta come at me. But I'm just saying. What?
Right race, right time. I think you could break the record too. But I just want to see him in there with some other high schoolers. Like I just want to see all those girls together. It would be great to see Cade with Will Sumner.
I really want to see that. I think Will Sumner has the potential to run a 146.5 now. Like, I think Cade has definitely opened the floodgates, and Will hasn't raced 800 since February or something like that, when he ran 148.9. He's just been running 4s and 2s and ran a 45.7. So it's going to be exciting. Let's get that Will Sumner, Cade Flatt, Reinhardt Harrison, and Colin Sahlman. He can join in that race too. Let's get that race going, Cade. I know he definitely is ready for that smoke.
100%, bro. He's always ready for the smoke, as we know. He's always ready for the smoke. That's why we love him.
With 2 laps to go, coming up this Friday, we have the U.S. Championships on the 10,000 meters at the Prefontaine Classic on Friday night. It's going to be super, super exciting races. This is probably one of the main things I'm hyped for the Prefontaine Classic, because we get the 10K just separated from everything. I feel like it's going to be fast. It's going to be exciting. So we had to bring on someone who has been there, done that, the two-time Olympian, American record holder in the women's 10,000 meters. Molly Huddle is joining us on the Running Report show. And Molly, let's just start here. The 10,000 is not with the USA Championships, with the USATF Championships, the first time that I can remember that ever happening. How do you feel like that's really going to change up the race automatically? And also, just how are you doing? You just had a baby, you're a mom now and everything. That's awesome.
Yes, yeah, she just fell asleep half an hour ago. So I'm like, stay asleep through this and then then I'll feed you again. But it's going good. I'm definitely tired, you can see. But yeah, so when they announced that, I forget, like many, many months ago, USATF announced it, and there was like all this buzz among athletes and fans, and we were like, is this good? Is this bad? Like, we've seen other people, like in the UK, they have that like night of distance races for their national meet, looked really cool. So it gets the 10K so much attention, so in that way it's good. The athletes maybe like to be a part of the main meet, so maybe some think it's bad. So I don't know. I'm kind of like wait and see. I do see the advantages to both sides. You know, I've definitely run 10Ks before where there's like no one in the stands. Yeah. So this will be packed, which is good. You know, there's people coming just to see this. But yeah, I'm excited, and it's part of a great meet too. You know, Prefontaine's always got a lot of buzz going on, so we'll see if the atmosphere is we'll compare the atmospheres.
Yeah. But before we dive deeper into the races, I'm just curious, do you feel like this will make the race a little bit faster than like usual that we see at championships, since they don't got to worry about running the 5K like a day or two later?
Yeah, this definitely makes it easier for anyone doubling. I kind of think that was the intention behind whoever pulled the strings for this. You know, you used to have a couple days, depending on the schedule. Now you have like 3.5 weeks or something, so you can just go blow it out. I think so. I think we're probably going to see a fast one, and it's not going to be like hot weather or anything because it's earlier in the summer. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was checking. There's actually going to be a possibility of rain in Eugene on Friday and Saturday. So that may be perfect conditions for the 10K. We may see another fast time from Grant Fisher, around number 10 all time in the 10,000 with the men's 10,000 first. Let's start there. It's going to be hot. We have a lot of people, like I said, Grant Fisher, Woody Kincaid, and Joe Klecker were all Olympians last year in the men's 10,000 meters. But as I'm looking at this, I feel like Sean McGorty, he may sneak into that team with Woody Kincaid and Grant Fisher. They may go 1, 2, 3 with a Bowerman sweep. But with Molly, what are you looking at to the men's 10,000 that you're really excited about?
For sure. Yeah, you have your eyes on Grant, who's been running those super fast times. I mean, a lot of the Bowerman crew haven't raced in a while. And so you're questioning, like, are they just training away at altitude? Do they have some injuries or illnesses going on? Like, what's going on there? But only they know, and they have the advantage of all being able to, like, know what shape each other are in, because they see each other at practice every day. They're the top seeds. Yeah. They can pace each other. You know, if there's 5 guys out there, they maybe know what they're doing team-wise to get 3 on the team. So for sure, you're going to see some tactics play out. I think just amongst the Bowerman guys, you got so many Olympians and world champs members on one team. You kind of have to use that advantage if you have it.
Yeah, it's going to be super exciting just to see those team tactics and how that really plays out. And I think I may see that Bowerman 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm pulling for. I think that may happen. But also, I want to see Ben True on that team, like really, really badly. But let's go to your event, your specialty, the women's 10,000 meter. You've won it so many times. This time, you'll be watching to see these amazing ladies really duel it out. And I really feel like there's a lot of young ladies from Elise Cranny, who's right on your American record. Then we got Carissa Schweizer, who's going to be coming out for her second race since injury. Alicia Monson trying to get back onto her second world championship team, second world major team. Wayne Kaladi trying to make her first U.S. team. And also, but I'm looking at the vets like Emily Enfield and Marielle Hall and Steph Bruce. It's going to be her last race on the track. Who can they possibly have something happen and get onto this team? Because like you say, anything can happen on 10,000. But what are you really just interested in to the women's 10,000 side?
Yeah, I think the young women are making it really exciting. I have a feeling all the records are on borrowed time after the way the last couple of years have been going. So just like not surprised to see those go down. I don't know if the national championship is the place to do it, but it's basically going to be like a rematch of the Sound running 10K. I feel like everyone. I think they posted that today. So many qualifiers from this race were from Sound running, which that was months ago. We're going to see what's happened in the last few months, line everybody up again, hopefully good conditions, and see what happens now after, some more stints of training. So it's going to be good. I think, I never like to pinpoint who's going to do what, but I'd say Elise is probably pretty hard to beat as long as things have been going smoothly the last few weeks. And after that, once you make a team, you have your nerves under control. That's kind of the advantage of being a vet. You kind of know what moves to cover and what not to cover. You've raced in that stadium many times, even though it's kind of gotten like a refresh. So like those types of things are going to help for someone like Emily Inchfeld, who's made many teams before, someone like Marielle, who's made many teams before. So you just got to see how the chips fall.
Yeah, I'm interested too in Natasha Rogers as well. Like at that Sound running meet, she got like her first, I remember Aaron was talking to her, she's got like her first win in a long time in that 5K. So to see how that she'll really stack up against that field, I feel like there's a lot of girls, a lot of women in that field that can upset, and someone has an off day, like anybody can really come up and get you and snack that spot.
Yeah, and she, Natasha's finished in the top 3 before. So she's, when she's on her upswing, like she's a team maker. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah, but thank you so much, Molly, for joining us. We're super excited for the 10K this Friday and then everything else happening in Prefontaine. I know that you'll definitely be watching Prefontaine. I know you'll be posting it on Instagram and everything like that. So I'm super excited for everything that's happening.
Yes, I will be in the conversation talking about it with everybody else who's watching. So pretty excited, and good luck to everybody.
Yeah, appreciate you, Molly.
Thanks.
All right, with one lap to go, this is our bell lap question. Usually it's a question that comes from you guys, but we're going to do it differently. We're going to go into our fall starts. This is when I give Aaron my hot takes, and then he just really determines if it's a fall start. If it's a fall start, that means it's whack. It's way too early. But Aaron, I got some fall starts. Pre-Classic is coming this weekend at Hayward Field. It's always hot. It's always fire. We'll be there. First fall start. Let me tell you what you think. Sha'Carri Richardson is going to win the women's 100 at the Prefontaine Classic this weekend. She's going to win it. She just opened up at 11:27, but no, she's going to beat Elaine Thompson, Tanisha Terry, Dina Asher-Smith, Sharika Jackson, Brianna Williams, and more. Is that a false start?
Bro, man, this is a hard spot because we could rerun the tape of last year, an episode where I said the same exact thing that you're saying right now, and I got made to look a fool. But I'm not saying I'm gonna look a fool. I think I'm gonna have to say that's a false start, man. Sha'Carri, I love you. I think she's gonna run good. I can see her being in the top 3, but I don't know, man. Elaine Thompson, she's already, like most of the women, every woman in this race, they've already ran multiple races. She's ran one. It was storming in the rain, but all these women have already ran, and their bodies have already touched that sub 11 times. They've already ran fast, and they've already felt that. So like, it's gonna be hard for me to see her, beating everyone like her second race back, first real serious one. But she is different. I still believe that she is different, and she is capable of doing that. But I'm gonna give you a false start, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen this weekend.
We'll see. But here, another one I got for you, bro. Colin Sahlman will break Alan Webb's high school mile record. 21 years ago, Alan Webb ran 3:53.4 at the Bowerman Mile. Just like Colin Sahlman's about to do, Colin Sahlman is running faster than 3:53.4 this Saturday in this Diamond League Bowerman Mile. Is that a false start?
Dang, my guy's just picking some of my athletes that I always talk big on, bro. Trying to get me to doubt them today, I guess.
Hey, let's see what you got, bro. Is that a false start? Let me know.
This is another really tough one, man. Like, that Alan Webb record is like similar to Michael Granville. It's one that you don't really ever see him being beat. Now it's Colin there. Looking at these splits, that's 156 if you're even splitting the 800. So it's like a question of We know this guy's ran 339, 148 this year. I believe he's faster than 148, but this comes down to, you definitely got to be fast, but this comes down to strength. Does he have the strength like a 157, 155 combo? That's basically what we're asking right now. And I don't know. I don't know if he could do that, bro.
So is it a false start? So is it a false start? You got to answer the question.
You know what, bro? I'm going to ride with my guy because of Sean Bronson. That's not a false start. I think that he can. I think he is capable. He's, I don't think 157 is hard for this man. But can he come back at 155? I don't know, bro. I guess I would have to say, if I have to put a number on it, I'm going to give him like 355 low. That's what I think he'll end up running, 355 low.
But man, Friday night, we have some crazy races, some world record attempts. Francine Niyonsaba is going to attempt the 2-mile world record. But I'm really feeling, bro, multiple women will break the 2-mile world record this Friday night. Not just Niyonsaba, but also Sifan Hassan, who is in this race. She may just be pacing, but I'm pretty sure she's going to run this race full. But Aaron, what are you thinking? Multiple women break this 2-mile world record this Friday night. Is that a false start?
That's not a false start. Francine, like you said, ran 9 minutes last year, was right off of it, got her signed bib, shout out. But it's Sifan Hassan is in the race. I mean, she gonna break that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And honestly, I definitely feel like women can go a lot further under 9. It's just not an event that's ran that much. When you think about it, the steeplechase world record is like 8:48. And usually they convert that to like your 2-mile time. It's 3,000 meters. So like, I definitely think there's women that can run like close to 850, to be honest. Like for real, like 430 2 times. They could do that. And Francine Niyonsaba and Sifan Hassan are the perfect athletes to do that. So I definitely think we're going to see multiple women under that world record. That's going to be exciting, right?
But probably what's going to be the most talked about race from this weekend, as it always is, the men's 100 meters. Probably one of the most stacked fields we've ever seen at the Prefontaine Classic, with Ronnie Baker, Kenny Benderrick, Marvin Bracey, Christian Coleman, Andre DeGrasse, Lamont Marcel, Jacobs, Fred Curley, Erriyon Knighton, and Noah Lyles going to be lining up for the men's 100. Erriyon Knighton, the youngest dude in this field, just ran 19.49 in the 200 meters. He's winning this race, Aaron. Is that a false start? Let me remind you, this man has not broken 10 seconds yet in the 100, but I'm telling you, he will break 10 seconds and he will win this 100 race this weekend.
That's a false start. I'm sorry, bro. That race is all about Christian Coleman. This is Christian Coleman's, this is his return. This is for everyone to see, hey, I am still really him. Y'all talking about Fred Curley, y'all talking about Erriyon Knighton, but don't forget about the world champion, the reigning world champion, Christian Coleman. This is his time to let y'all know what it is and how we do it. So I got to give you a false start on that one.
Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. This dude hasn't broke 10 yet. I think that's what he's searching on for this year. He already got that 19.49. He coming back down. I think Erriyon Knighton on a mission. If you don't win this, he for sure running like 9.8. That's facts. Like Erriyon Knighton is about to eat.
9.8?
He's about to be the story. Like, even though someone may run super fast, they're gonna be talking about, oh dang, this man's even closer. He just broke another U20 world record that Bolt had. Like, I think that's about to be the conversation from this weekend. I'm calling that. Book it. You feel me?
I can see him breaking a U20 record. I gotta know what it is, but he gonna lose
matter
though
what
to
it
Coleman.
is. Erriyon Knighton's now. That's the facts. Right?
We're gonna see.
And thank you guys for just joining us for the Running Report this week. I appreciate y'all. We'll be at Pre this weekend getting the coverage. So the Running Report show next week is definitely going to be hype. Hey, make sure you guys watch on FanHub TF. See y'all next week. Let's get it.